Every week I help you find fun places to go with friends and family here in Jax. I talk about local food, local craft beer, and local events. That's what I do. I Know Jax. Eat local, drink local, and be local. I Know Jax turned 7 years old on November 5th, and that is something we're going to celebrate in today's show. 7 years is a long time. For 7 years, I've been on TV talking about food, drink, and fun things to do in Jacksonville. Pretty amazing. I have a great show lined up for you today. We're going to start by visiting a new craft brewery on Mayport Road. Then we're going to talk about upcoming beer events, and we're also going to take a trip down memory lane, and I'll show you how I Know Jax got started way back when. But first, we're going to start out by visiting a new brewery. Eric from Green Room Brewery has opened a new place on Mayport Road that's called Reve, and that's where we're going first. So, Eric, you've opened Reve here. You're doing something kind of special with this.
Something.
Focused.
Yeah. We've got a clear vision of what we want to make.
So tell me about this vision.
Okay. Yeah. So
what caused this vision? Maybe that's the better question.
We're trying to go more after the beers that I've kind of gotten down to what I enjoy and the beers that I've been searching after and what I like to make and what I like to drink now.
Okay.
And just trying to kind of take away the broadness of everything we've done in the past and just kind of gear in towards those three niche styles that we want to really focus on and then do those three well.
So what are the three styles?
So we're going to focus on three things. Yeah. The hazy-ish style of IPA, some people call it New England.
Okay, yeah.
But the more fruit juice forward style IPAs, the less bitter. They tend to be hazy as a byproduct of the way you make them. We're going to do a lot of fruited sours and do a lot of different fruits and a lot of different sours. And then we're going to do a lot of Imperial Stouts and a lot of the variations with the different adjuncts and flavors and variations of those.
You've been nice enough to pour up a few for me.
Yeah.
So what am I drinking here?
So the first one is our hazy double IPA. It's called Edible Sunshine. It's about 8.5%. A lot of the hops are going to push that kind of juicy tropical fruit forward. Not very bitter.
I'm not an IPA guy normally. But I can drink this because it's not bitter.
Yeah, so one of the inherent traits of this new style is low on the bitterness. They tend to be a little sweeter, they tend to be a little less bitter, and those kind of go hand in hand. But
I like it.
So we really digging them.
An IPA I can drink?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And then this is obviously a sour.
Yep, that's our Kaleidoscope Eyes, which is a
love the name.
boysenberry blueberry sour.
Is that what you're drinking as well?
I'm actually drinking Color of Insanity, which is a raspberry cherry vanilla sour.
I'll have to try that one next. A lot of drinking going on here.
Yeah, so a lot of our beers are going to have a lot of I wouldn't say traditional beer ingredients, but a lot of non-malt ingredients with the fruits, spices, vanillas, and a lot of our beers.
What made you decide to come to Mayport?
It's just an area, I spend a lot of time in this area, whether it's passing through, going from the traditional beaches over to Hannah Park.
Sure.
I spend a lot of time on this road, and I really see that I think it's coming around.
Oh, it's up and coming for sure.
There's a lot of people moving into this area. Mayport is the beach.
Yeah.
And it's one of the last reasonable places to buy property at the beach. So there's a lot of people, especially the younger people.
Yeah. I moved to the area about 6 years ago, and I've seen a huge change just in that time.
There's a big influx of younger people moving in over here. And there's really, as far as the commercial side, there's not a lot over here that's new. There's a few new restaurants that are really good that have opened, but there's some traditional older bars, but there's really no newer ones that have opened. So we just thought this would be a great spot to put a brewery in and see what happened. And we've gotten amazing feedback from the people who have moved to this area going.
Yeah. Spicing beer is sort of a thing that you are known for.
Yeah, I like alternative flavors.
Yeah, whether you like to be known for it or not.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Good. Because, the Coca-Cola, I've told you many times, is my favorite. So you're doing some darker
Imperial
beers
Stouts
now.
as well. Yeah, this one's called Fluff and Stuff. So we used...
That's an HR Fluff and Stuff.
Yeah, so we used... there's about 90 pounds of marshmallow that were in the boil. It was then aged on vanilla, as well as graham cracker and cocoa nibs.
I've got to come here when you're brewing.
Yeah, so it was very sticky brew day with all the marshmallow. But yeah, we're trying to kind of go all over the place and play with a lot of these different flavors.
It's more.
it's got all the components of it, whether they come together like you would around a campfire or not. It's got all the unique individual components with a kick. So it's also a little over 12%. So it's got a little bit in there. So we're 3.5 barrels. So it's 7 full kegs at a time. Okay. The goal was small space, small batch, high rotation, a lot of variety, and then not tying ourselves down to doing big batches and therefore having to have them on for months and months to go through them. We'd rather kind of turn and burn and move on to the next thing.
You learn more that way too,
absolutely.
Right?
So we'll get a lot more opportunities to brew these beers and a lot more opportunities to kind of tweak them and play with them and try different flavor combinations and go from there.
Very cool. So I'd like to do a toast to the future and hopefully we get a lot of great beers through here, man.
Absolutely.
Cheers. I always hate it when I have to come and drink beer.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
It's a job.
Sometimes you just gotta get through it, though, right?
I gotta talk to somebody about getting a better job. I love this place. They're open Thursday through Saturday, and if you haven't been yet, I can strongly recommend it. Every week I take a look at what's happening in the craft beer scene in the Jacksonville area. I'm at Brewz in Atlantic Beach, and today I'm having a chocolate sombrero stout from Clown Shoes Brewing. This is a busy time of year with lots of events, and we also have the 7th annual Jax Beer Week going on. Now this is the time of year when we celebrate local craft beer and local craft breweries in our area. So many breweries and beer places have specials going on during this time. Now I saw that Reve on Mayport Road is doing 3 different cans Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and other places have specials as well. So make sure to keep your eyes open for that. Jax Beer Week continues until November 11th. This week it's also Art Walk Week, and since it's Jax Beer Week, there's a special beer festival in Hemming Park where you can sample brews from companies like Ardwolf, Atlantic Beach, Bottlenose Brewing, Engine 15, Hyperion, Intuition Ale Works, Southern Swells, and Wicked Barley. Art Walk takes place on Wednesday, November 7th from 5 to 9 p.m., rain or shine. Saturday is going to be a really busy day for me. First, Main and Sixth in Springfield is celebrating its first birthday. They'll have an anniversary party where they bring back old favorites, have special releases, and they also have their first bottle release. The birthday party at Main and Sixth on Saturday, November 10th.
Happy birthday!
Wicked Barley is having a fish fry on Saturday, November 10th, and they're releasing their Imperial Red IPA brewed with Galaxy hops called Big Red Monkey. There's another big annual event coming up on Saturday, and this is my favorite local craft beer event, the Barrel Aged Sour and Cider Festival. Now, if any of these styles appeal to you, I suggest you get your ticket. I've been going for a few years now, and I've always enjoyed this small, intimate festival where you can meet brewers and other beer enthusiasts and taste a lot of fantastic beers. The festival is held in the parking lot behind Intuition Ale Works downtown, and that's where you're going to find me. Here is an event that has an amazing story of hope, and it's a benefit for Mason's Voice. This young lady will be celebrating her first fetal surgery anniversary where she was treated for her spina bifida. Grab a ticket to this event at masonsvoiceforsb.org and support this awesome local charity. And oh yeah, did I mention your tickets get you 2 drinks and all-you-can-eat barbecue from Atlantic Beach Barbecue. This event is at Brewz Bartram Park from 6:30 to 8:30 on November 10th. Last but definitely not least is the Jags Wings and Watch Party at Brewz in Atlantic Beach. Warren from Brewers Beer Jelly will have some of his Duval famous beer jelly wings for you and some amazing jellies to buy. And there's football and beer. Sounds like a perfect Sunday to me. Not to be outdone, Brewz in Bartram Park has a Veterans Day pop-up deli. Armbar is bringing brunch for the Jags away game against the Colts. The Veterans Day brunch is Sunday, November 11th at Brewz Bartram Park. That's it for local craft beer news in Jax this week. For more tasty beers like Chocolate Sombrero Stout from Clown Shoes Brewing, visit Brewz at one of their 2 locations and check out these other fun beer events. Our mission is to bring the best variety of ice-cold craft keg beer to take home in a growler. I'm very pleased to welcome Brewz to the I Know Jax family of sponsors. As you know, I Know Jax is an independently produced show and mom and pop local business, so there's no way I would be able to continue to do the show if it weren't for sponsors like Brewz who support us. Next, we're going to go back in time and I'm going to show you my amazing journey with I Know Jax. I Know Jax is turning 7 years old this month. That's amazing to me because it really doesn't feel that long. I never expected that my little show would grow up and root itself so firmly in Jacksonville, but that's exactly what happened. Now personally, I never really had a desire to be on camera. I spent years behind the camera as a camera guy and as a producer, and I was happy there. But when I started I Know Jax with my wife, well, that changed. I had to host the TV show because I couldn't afford anyone else. That was new to me and I wasn't that comfortable with it to start, but I really love my job now. I enjoy meeting new people and seeing new places. And I've been able to do so many things through my job here at I Know Jax. But sometimes it can be a real hassle to be on camera. I gotta comb my hair and make sure my shirts are clean and preferably not wrinkled. I have to speak semi-intelligently, and you know I'm not your typical anchor man. I don't have that smooth voice or well-coiffed hair. I'm just an average Joe. First, I'm going to show you how it all got started. We started out shooting the show in my small living room with a sheet hanging on the wall. This is what it looked like back then. Hi, I'm Joe Talentino, and welcome to the premiere of I Know Jax. We show local spots where eating is an experience. One place that fits the bill is the Fox Restaurant in Avondale. But before long, we had moved into an office and we were filming at the CW studio. Now, I heard it through the grapevine from some of our viewers that they like beer, so we thought we'd make a beer segment. And I thought, who better to do that than our buddy Mark Wisdom, the beer guy.
I'm the beer guy.
You're the beer guy.
I'm the beer guy.
Oh, what about wine? So I said, what about wine? And started researching all the great wine guys in Jacksonville. And I found Chris
Chislett.
Chislett.
Came up with one result.
One result. You came up. You were the best. You were at the top of the list. I'm at the Prime Osborne. Today I'm at Epic Burger. Today I'm down at the Clara White Mission. Today I'm at Taverna Yamas. Today I'm down at Hemming Park. Hey, I'm at the 25th Annual Food Fight. Today I'm at Tres Leche in Avondale. I'm at the Clay County Fairgrounds for the Scottish Games and Festival. Today I'm down at Hemming Park to check out First Wednesday Art Walk. It's the opening of the beaches weekend here in Jax Beach.
We just finished it with just a little bit of butter.
Just a little bit.
Well, in the South, that's a little bit of butter.
That is right. If Paulo Dean was doing it, that would be a minuscule.
Right, well, there would also be bacon.
Exactly. Pat Graham of CW's Vampire Diaries.
I like that you say it's CW.
CW. Well,
we are here in Jacksonville, Florida.
We are in the South. I am from Georgia, so.
And you are watching the CW.
CW.
You know, we just kind of get lucky on a lot of this stuff, and it goes well together.
Well, here's to getting lucky.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it. You're right about that.
I love that.
And crazy stuff.
It's like, what's that? I don't know. It tastes good. Exactly. Don't ask if you don't know.
It goes well with beer, so I think we're doing
Everything,
okay.
exactly. I have a great job. I really do. I get to meet all kinds of people, from famous people like Jane Seymour to local celebrities like Donna Deegan. I also get to go on a bunch of different adventures. Personal with dolphins on the dolphin tour, they really mean it. Look at this. Don't wake him up. I came down to Moss to check out their latest exhibit, Dinosaurs Unearthed. I Know Jax is a local small business. We are not owned or paid by some big media company to make the show. We have 2 people on staff, myself and Suzanne, my wife. That's it. The great thing about being independent is that we can do the stories we want to do, and that means lots of local stories. Now, my goal is to show the best side of Jacksonville. There's often so much doom and gloom on TV, and I decided early on that I Know Jax would be different. I want to bring you more of the local flavor, and my mission is to support everything local that is good. Now, without small local businesses, there will be too many big box chains and too much sameness. And we like small and unique, and I can tell that you do too. Without the support from our local sponsors and from you, we wouldn't be able to continue to do the show. So thank you. It's a big week this week because I Know Jax turns 7 years old, and according to my notes, our first broadcast ever happened on November 5th. But that's ancient history, and let's take a look at what's going on this week. It's of course Veterans Day on November 11th, and Art Walk has taken note of that. The theme is Salute to Service. First Wednesday Art Walk takes place downtown November 7th. There's a festival in historic Lincolnville and downtown St. Augustine. On Friday, there's a ticketed jazz and fashion show at the Lincolnville Museum, but on Saturday and Sunday, the events are free. There will be dancing, music, food, drink, and history. The Lincolnville Festival is from noon to 11 p.m. on Saturday and 1 to 6 p.m. on Sunday. It's a big week because we're welcoming one of the biggest and most popular comedians in show business, Ron Tater Salad White, best known as the cigar-smoking, scotch-drinking funny man from Blue Collar Comedy. He's making his return to Jacksonville with his new stand-up show. Ron White is definitely one of the favorites. He's going to be performing at the Times Union Center on November 10th. I could not believe my eyes when I saw this. It's already time to light a big old Christmas tree. It's the Holiday Spectacular at St. John's Town Center, and what's so spectacular about it, you ask? And I'll answer with one word: fireworks. Plus, my information promises oversized games, interactive hot chocolate station, jugglers, caricature artist, ornament decorating, a festive photo booth, and a silent DJ experience. What? What is that? Silent DJ like a mime? I don't know. In any case, Santa arrives and lights the ginormous Christmas tree, and to top it all off, fireworks. That happens at 8 p.m. and the Holiday Spectacular at St. John's Town Center takes place Saturday, November 10th, starting at 2 p.m. On Sunday, it's of course Veterans Day, and there are several different events in our area for that. But the Veterans Day Parade in Jacksonville is not actually going to happen until Monday, November 12th. And as usual, the parade starts downtown at 11:01 a.m. Personally, I'm really looking forward to the Barrel Aged Sour and Cider Festival on Saturday, November 10th behind Intuition Ale Works. Now, this is one of my favorite annual events, so that's most likely where you're going to find me. For more ideas and more details, check out my post, Fun Things to Do in November, on, you guessed it, iknowjax.com. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to buy your tickets to the I Know Jax birthday dinner on November 15th that we're having at Blue Bamboo. You can find the link to that on my website at iknowjax.com. I'll be back with another episode next week, but before then, I'll see you on the internet.